Hey, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. What's up? Que bola. We're going to be doing a card of the day. A focus of intention for the next 48 to 96 hours is directed by Spirit, Universe, whatever higher power you call upon. My job is to not push a belief system onto you. My job is to teach you how to believe in yourself. You connect whatever you want because that's none of my fucking business. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. The Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyrighted, and registered with 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patents Office. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. Thank y'all for fucking with me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for sharing this post, this video, anything that I post onto the world. It helps a small business like myself. Any testimonials, any store reviews, it helps a small business like myself. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, it is Saturday, September 30th. For those of you who joined the new moon, going your new moon. That's the next time. Full moon in Aries, lack of sleep. Full moon in Aries community ritual last night. Please check your spam and junk folders. Your email has gone out with your private YouTube link. For members of I Am the Altar private membership on Facebook, your weekly reading and forecast for October 7th through October 2nd through October 8th, has been posted on the Facebook group. Instagram subscribers, your theme of the week has been posted onto your Instagram subscribers story. And let me see what else. Am I missing anybody? And October 14th is the next new moon solar eclipse. I do not work on any eclipses, whether it's solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse. I am Cubana, Indigena, Cuban, Indigenous, and I honor the indigenous ways. And we do not do anything extra for the eclipses. They do enough on their own. You can Google it on your own, especially here in the United States of America. I live in the United States of America. I honor the tradition of the first peoples. I rock with them heavy, okay? Heavy. I don't play. If I was celebrating and working in my Cuban territory in that country, I can't though because it's a communist country. I'd be honoring the indigenous practice as well. You don't need to add any more candles, petitions, and things. If that's what y'all want to do on an eclipse, and then you wonder why it's a shit show because you add an extra shit when the eclipse is to tear things apart and build them up again. So that's a lot. There's a lot gonna go on anyway. So why would you do that to yourself? I'm just saying. So the card of where'd the card go? Oh, there it is. Again, lack of sleep. So the card of the day is coming from Work Your Light Oracle deck. I love this. And I love this because the card of the day is called the Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Even though you may not think you're going and heading in the right direction, this is divinely guided, meaning the shit show that you're in is divinely guided. And some things have to happen so you can learn. And when you learn, you evolve. I keep telling everyone you are a spiritual or energetic being having a human experience. And it's the human experience that elevates your spirituality and your energy. You cannot have one without the other, whether it's energy for science or spirituality as faith. I don't care what you align with. I believe in both. I love spirituality. I love science. I love the merging. I love when they get together. They have this thing going on. That's just me. It's 2 different pantheons pointing to one source. Science is all about facts and evidence. And spirituality is about faith and intuition. Science says we got here with the Big Bang Theory. Can't prove that. Spirituality says we got here by a creator. Can't prove that. So again, it's 2 pantheons pointing to one source. I don't care what you believe in. That's none of my business. It could be Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Serpesbe, Obatala. I don't care. It could be a chocolate dragon or the Almighty Pineapple. That's how I got the name because it's a fucking joke. If the Almighty Pineapple raises you to a higher level of ascension, then all hail the Almighty Pineapple. And that's how I got the name of my company. And everyone started saying pineapples and they would say, they remember the joke during their readings and during their sessions and during their mentoring session. They would say, oh my God, Vida, I saw a pineapple. I thought of you. So there's that. So again, Akasha. Akasha is the card of the day. Your guidance is divinely guided. So I love that. So with this deck, is not done by alphabetical or numerical orders. It's done by specific types of actions in this card. And the Akasha is a transmission card. I love that. So basically, a transmission card does this. And I'll break that down for you. A transmission card is basically the next level of ascension. I love that. Okay. Akasha exists in the 5th dimension and the Library of Souls. All soul contracts, histories, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned, soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you chose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you're waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you're exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call on the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world, to trust the signs coming, to take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you're tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha, and you're being given the go-ahead to proceed. And the transmission of this card says, I open up myself to receive the wisdom of the Akasha, also known as the Akashic Records. I am ready to download any information from my soul records that isn't for my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, and thank you. So Spirit's trying to say that stop questioning where you're at. A lot of you keep asking, like, why am I going through this? Why is this happening? Why? Stop asking why and just be. You are called a human being, not a human doing. Y'all doing too much, asking questions to things that you don't need to know the answers for. Think about it. You did not learn how to tie your shoe in one day. You did not learn how to walk in one day. You did not learn how to talk in one day. So why do you think that your soul information, your spirituality is going to be given to you in one day? It is a process. You are part of nature. Stop thinking because we live in this specific generation, just because you have access to all the things in 0.3 seconds from Google, Bing, Firefox, or Safari, that you're supposed to have everything and know everything in that second and elevate and move and progress forward in that second. It doesn't work that way. You are a human being. You are part of nature. Stop thinking that you are fucking buried, and remember that you've been planted. The soil around you is there on purpose. The weeds around you trying to choke you are there on purpose. There's certain things that are happening in your life that must be done for you to learn so you can elevate. And if you choose not to learn, guess what, my love bugs? You're going to be doing this fucking lesson again. Just with different people and different timelines and different trajectories and different months from now, but the same fucking scenario. So are you the common denominator, and are you refusing to receive the guidance that is divinely guided? Your guidance is divinely guided, meaning that the shit show that you're going through is there's a reason for this. There's a lesson you must learn. There is a lesson you must learn, and for order you to learn and evolve, you must go through the lesson and pass the test. I have never heard God, the ancestors, the Orishas, the saints, and the elementals that I work with tell me I'm doing something positive or negative. Positive and negativity is a human construct, but the one thing I have been heard my entire life since I was little is, what did you learn? That's what I've heard from the other side. That's what I've heard from the spiritual realms. It's not being positive or negative. It's always been about, what did you learn? What did you learn? Your guidance, even though this shit show of financial heartfalls, health issues, drama issues, relationship issues, family bullshit, it's all divinely guided. You must go through these things to evolve to the next level. Like I always say, you are a spiritual, energetic being having a human experience, but it is the human experience that evolves your spirituality or your energy. Either you can go up or you can go down. I don't care if you go up and down, I don't care. But until you learn to take responsibility for your truth, your spirit, your life, and be authentic in that space, nothing is going to change. I hope that helps. I hope that puts some things in perspective, and I hope I made you feel better. If you need help with this, that is what I'm here for. I would love to work with you, but as always, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor. Even that means you do not work with me. It's all good. I'm not for everybody, and everyone's not for me. I love you, and thank you for being here.